Yakubu.
Manage. Hey, okay.
Ekimini, I'm loving this outfit.
I know.
Wow.
Regal.
Stop it. Thank you very
you
much.
on the other hand. Okay, she's like, stop it.
Guys, I think we're matching.
Are we?
Like it's like a blend.
I just feel somehow that I'm wearing green. Is that a Nigerian's color?
Are you not patriotic?
I have a touch of that as well, sir.
You
Well, guys,
don't
it's
mind.
Friday. Let's get into it. I can't wait. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday. The energy is different, and the weekend is already calling. And you know what that means. It is time to unwind the biggest conversations in entertainment since the year started. Lawyers have been cashing out. Lawsuits have been flying around. And most have been served to ex-users who don't know how to verify before alleging claims. I have my takes, but welcome to Take 3, where we keep you plugged into the stories and everything in between. I am, of course, Ekemi Jane.
And to add to that, ladies and gentlemen, gospel singer Bidemi Olauba is facing backlash following a viral praise session where the phrase Yakubu manage, can I hear somebody shout boo? Was mentioned during the performance, and the internet definitely has opinions about it. My name is Kate Adiogun. So whether it is celebrity clapbacks, trending controversies, or those moments that get the internet talking all day long, we have got it all lined up for you as we wrap up the week in style.
I like the sound of style because these ladies always looking good. Today's lineup really choke. I hope you're ready for this, all right? In your homes, just farabale, sit back, because veteran actor Edochie is speaking up about something many Nigerians are feeling right now, which is the rising cost of electricity. God, I beg. Let's just say the timelines have been very busy, from legal warnings to viral praise sessions, and even everyday struggles Nigerians can relate to. The traffic. The conversations are loud, and we're breaking them all down right here on the show. But one last question before we move on, guys. How will you feel if your favorite uses Koboko on you while you are trying to hype them in a crowd? Well, he claims it is crowd control.
Okay,
Tell
controller.
us. I would love to know how you'd react. But of course, don't forget, it's a weekend around the corner. There's traffic and all the craziness happening, but you are a part of the entire conversation as well, all right? Grab your phone, write us up on YouTube Live, do something, but we want to hear your takes on every part of the conversation. The number is right there on your screen. Do we kickstart with E-News? Are you ready for this?
Let's do that.
Let's do it, guys.
Let's do that.
Buckle in.
On entertainment news, veteran Nollywood actor Edochie has expressed concerns over the rising cost of electricity in Nigeria, revealing how expensive it has become to power his home. In a recent video shared online, the actor said he now spends a significant amount daily to maintain electricity supply, describing the situation as difficult for many Nigerians. He noted that while he can still manage the cost, the reality for many citizens is far more challenging. Edochie's comment has sparked conversations online about Nigeria's energy crisis and the increasing cost of power amid ongoing electricity tariff adjustments. Singer Peter Okoye has revealed that his career path could have taken a completely different direction, saying he once considered becoming a professional footballer instead of pursuing music. The member of the legendary duo P-Square said his passion for football was strong while growing up, and he was actively involved in the sport before music eventually took over. According to Okoye, the decision to fully focus on music later shaped the global success he and his brother achieved with P-Square.
Okay, listen up. We can. Tell them now. We used to play together, right? Pepsi.
Of course, yeah.
I was your senior.
Definitely, yeah. It was. No, it was.
Okay.
It was a pleasure playing with him, man.
Afropop star Joeboy has weighed in on recent Grammy debates, stating that South African singer Tyler deserved her win ahead of Nigerian nominees. Speaking in a recent interview, Joeboy explained that the decision should be respected, adding that Tyler's impact and the success of her music during the period made her a deserving winner. His comment has stirred mixed reactions online, with some fans agreeing that the award was merit-based, while others believe Nigerian artists should have taken the prize.
Personally, I was rooting for David, but we can't take it away from Tyler. She's an amazing artist.
Nigerian singer Paul Okoye, popularly known as Rude Boy, has debunked a viral social media claim alleging that a woman was sentenced to 7 years in prison for falsely accusing him of rape. The former member of P-Square clarified that the story circulating online is completely false and urged the public to disregard the misinformation. According to him, no such court case or ruling ever took place. Rude Boy also used the moment to caution bloggers and social media users against spreading unverified claims that could damage reputations and mislead the public.
You come and see me.
Afropop star Ira Star has released a brand new single titled Where Do We Go? The track explores themes of love, uncertainty, and emotional vulnerability with Ira's signature blend of soulful vocals and Afropop production. The release follows a busy year for the singer, who has continued to expand her global reach while delivering new music for fans worldwide.
Spin the block and I give us a try.
The chief executive officer of popular movie download platform NetNiger has been arraigned before a federal high court on charges of copyright infringement. Authorities allege that the platform illegally distributed copyrighted movies and television content without proper authorization from rights holders. Following the arraignment, the court ordered that the defendant be remanded at Kuje Correctional Center pending further hearing of the case. The development has reignited conversations about privacy and intellectual property protection within Nigeria's entertainment industry. Pop icon Britney Spears is reportedly considering entering a treatment program following her recent DUI arrest. Sources close to the singer say members of her team are evaluating possible options that could help address concerns surrounding her well-being after the incident. While no final decision has been announced, insiders say Spears is open to seeking help as discussions continue about her best path forward. Lawyers representing pop star Justin Timberlake have successfully secured a temporary court order blocking the release of a video footage from his recent drunk driving arrest. The footage, reportedly recorded by law enforcement during the incident, was requested for public release, but Timberlake's legal team argued that making it public could compromise his right to a fair legal process. A judge has now agreed to temporary halt of the release while the court reviews the matter further. Actor and singer Billy Porter has revealed he survived a severe health crisis after suffering from sepsis, describing the experience as life-threatening. The Emmy-winning star shared that the infection came so serious that doctors warned his condition was critical, with Porter saying he was effectively gone for 3 days. During the ordeal, he credited medical professionals and early treatment for saving his life and is now using his experience to raise awareness about the dangers of sepsis and the importance of seeking urgent medical care.
I am a miracle. I'm a walking miracle. And when I woke up, they told me my leg had gone into compartment syndrome, which is when the muscles close in on themselves and cut off the oxygen. So they had to cut me open on either side of my leg while I was in a coma, and from my knee to my hip, and leave it open for 2 days so they could save my leg. I am so grateful to be here.
That's all on entertainment news.
Thank you for sticking around, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you're still watching Take 3 right here on News Central Television. My name is Kate Adiogun. Sam Dandy is here. Ekemini Jane is in the building. And we are happy, as always, to have updated you on the latest happenings in the world of entertainment. Now, we get into the conversations for today, shall we, guys?
Ekemini kind of stock up on Billy. What? Okay, no.
No. It's just...
I mean, it's gone through a lot.
He sounded really frail.
Emotional.
Yeah.
So that was why. Yeah. But yes, Kate.
Yes.
Take it away.
Let me carry you people go where I don't know. TV host Frank Adore is trending, but this time it's not because of who wants to be a millionaire. The media personality has threatened legal action after serious allegations surfaced online accusing him of domestic violence and knowingly exposing a partner to HIV. Now he's pushing back very hard. It says the claims are false, defamatory, and damaging, and his legal team is already preparing to take the matter to court. And he is also warning bloggers and social media commentators to be careful about spreading allegations that have not been proven. Now, this begs to ask, is social media exposing the truth or destroying reputations before facts come out? Either way, This story might be heading from Twitter threads straight into the courtroom. And I think that we have been talking about this for a while now. You know, you come out on social media, put out stuff that you don't have facts. You don't have the facts. You don't know if it's true or not. You just put it out on X or any social media platform. And then when they say they want to take legal action, you apologize. In this case, the person has not apologized yet. Be like, person has strong coconut head.
Do you know?
What do we make of it?
As you're talking about the apology, it's not even the person apologizing that I usually have issues with, because if you do something wrong and you're caught, I understand that you're scared though, you want to apologize. It's the people on social media that go, you're doing too much now. He's just a boy. Must you arrest him? She's just a girl. Must you?
Well,
We are this society that we are in, unfortunately, is filled with enablers. And you will not enable good behavior. You see somebody doing well, you will not clap for them. You will laugh at people's small beginnings. You will laugh at people's integrity. But when it comes to bad behavior, that's where we will see you front and center.
well, to give a background to what is going on, I believe we can pull up some of the tweets, you know, that started these conversations. So this is from foundational Nupe lawyer at Ege_Nupe, who says, the generation that did not witness Frank Edor as the host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire will not understand how bad one feels seeing him on TV again, but promoting Bets Naija. So a video surfaced online of Frank, you know, promoting the platform, and that's why the person tweeted this as a response in that video. And then Peculiar Chichi now says, what even happened to that show? Then Nupe here says, I think the sponsors pulled out and he had some marital issues then, right? So Frank reacted before this particular one. Frank reacted to that post of, I think the sponsors pulled out and he had marital issues, I beg your pardon. And then he went on to drag the guy, calling him a twat, right? Here. It says, sponsors pulled out because I had marital issues. Since we are being stupid, why didn't your father pull out when you were conceived?
Wow.
After all, he didn't really like your mother. Twat. That was his response to, you know, I think the sponsors pulled out.
He went
Very low.
He went bazooka.
Exactly. And then here, the Nupe lawyer now responded to this, saying, Uncle Frank, who could have thought the almighty, all-knowing Frank Edor would lack simple English comprehension? I was simply responding to a mutual based on publicly available information, which you confirmed yourself in a recent interview. So no insult was meant whatsoever. But since you want to go so low by coming for my parents, at least my father and mother are still happily married together and reaping the fruits of their labor. I know you cannot relate with this, so go fix your life, bro, because you're still depressed and, you know, all of that. So another person who is Codex now tweeted something along the lines of, I mean, this guy also put out all this overview of Frank's career and the marital issue, and then the interview he had with you there where he spoke about his marital issues and all of that. But this is from Codex now. That's child name me 69523. He says, that guy at Frank Edor is a nuisance to the society, a wife beater, serial husband, HIV carrier, infected 5 women with HIV. He has about a dozen children he could not take care of. Even if the devil had offered him a role, he would have gladly taken the offer to buy antiretroviral drugs. This is what the guy said. Hence, Frank's response to, which is this. When he says, when I track you and arrest you and take you to court, you bring people to beg for you, but I won't budge, you know. Tweet another sentence and see. So that's where this legal court drama is coming from. So that's how it all started.
First thing, Kemily's mouth is open. First thing, I'm like, I thought social media was for fun. I thought we was just posting pictures, you know, we're all nice, we're encouraging each other, we're living in La La Land. It's really become a place of war. Like, these things can cause people to go into, like, depression, you know, can cause you to lose deals. Because, again, I think people need to be more sensitive at the fact that even if you're not sure about something, or even if something might be true, let's say people have said it, it doesn't make it true. And so if you put it out there, you're affecting not just this person's image, but all the other people's perception about who this person is. So I'm a bit shocked, but all of this on social media is wild.
First and foremost, I'm speechless.
What?
I liked that, you know, Kate took us through that entire timeline. All I'm thinking right now is, first and foremost, we don't even know that user. A nameless, faceless person in a country where people do not have money, people are struggling to eat, the little data that you buy.
Wow.
You say that you want to use it and fight. And you want to not just use it and fight petty fights, but you want to get into a legal dispute. Have people lost their minds? Is there something in the air? Is there something in the water? Because this one seems to be a bigger pandemic. This Twitter thing this X thing, sorry, is a bigger pandemic than COVID.
Yeah.
It's getting out of hand.
I mean,
because right now we're not even debating whether, oh, this is true, this is not true. It really not concern us.
Wow.
My issue is when they come for you, you had better have receipts. You had better have evidence.
Yeah. I mean, I'm concerned whether it's true or not, because if it's not true, why are you saying it? This person was very explicit. He says he has HIV, he spread it, 5 women, this and that.
He gave numbers.
Was very explicit.
Said he has
If it is
dozen
not true,
kids.
Why the heck are you tweeting about it? Why are you using it as a response? Because you want to insult the person. Okay, yes, Frank might have gone overboard by bringing the other guy's parents into it, because the truth is, where the guy's tweets, the Nupe lawyer guy's tweet, I didn't think about it so as an insult.
Yes, I thought I was like, he was just
yeah,
like, oh, this is what they say happened though.
Even said, I think, you know, so it was based off of, but then even you that you are thinking, you're not sure what you're thinking, you could have just said, oh, you didn't even need to respond to that. You didn't need to. So somebody from nowhere just came out and then you're now saying these things.
Yeah.
Why?
I think I agree with you. I mean, I feel like as much as we've become a generation that glorifies these fights, these back and forths, these clapbacks and bass boosts, I do think that we need to calm down. I mean, like, what happens to telling people, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all? Like, we've clearly lost that. Because, in my opinion, I'm looking at this and saying, there's no damn way in hell that you're going to offer an apology after that. You can't sound so certain, I come and tell me sorry. There's no kneeling down on the altar. There's no coming to say, there's no way that there's no forgiving to this.
Absolutely.
The internet will not forget, and it will not forgive. Do not be deceived.
It's not fair. You were talking about the fact that it's defamatory earlier, and I totally agree. What about this person's reputation? The fact that he was an amazing TV host and the show stopped in, was it 2017 now when it stopped in June? It does not mean that he cannot do other things. So if he feels like his values aligns with promoting a bad company or whatnot, let him do what he has to do. He has to eat now. It will bring money to his table. So what's your business with that?
Do you know what just crossed my mind? These people, let me use Mr. Frank Edo for an example here. These people have come to the point where their children are on social media. You people realize that that's somebody's daddy.
Right.
And you don't have proof. You don't have evidence. But you were spreading all of these things. There are children walking around with that man's last name. So now there's going to be a ripple effect whether you like it or not, depending on the age of the kids, where they are, the type of friends that they have. Person feels insulting Pekin.
Obviously.
I mean, we've seen
you
that
will just collect stray bullets.
Times. Remember the Mercy Johnson conversation as well.
Thank you. Like Mercy Johnson had to even draw that line and say, okay, maybe because I'm trying to it's too much. We don't think far. We don't think of the damage. I really do think that anybody that takes these people to court, don't stop at, oh my God, give me money. No, sue for emotional damage. Sue on behalf of your children.
Spend some time.
Squeeze. Thank you. And I don't like the fact that we've been talking about lawsuits and defamation cases for months now. We've not really seen somebody that we need one case to be settled. That's my own.
Like what was
I need you people to use somebody's face. Let me use it as banner. Let's use it as flyer. Say, okay, this one, we started it, we finished it. We really need to see the law act. Otherwise, people will not even take anybody seriously if they keep talking about lawsuits and we don't see, I won't call it a scapegoat. A scapegoat is maybe, if you don't see someone being punished for doing the wrong thing. It's not even being a scapegoat.
I gotta be honest, I'm so sad that we become like a people, and then maybe this is as old as time, but where bad news, you know, these false things, anything to put down anyone on a good, you know, pedestal, anyone to bring someone shame seems to go faster than anything else.
Absolutely.
Somebody doing great in their industry, someone doing incredibly well in their home, someone thriving, celebrating a man who did made an iconic impact on television. That was not important, but any reason to talk about one area of his life that maybe might not, who is perfect, but to come and now add
That's what I was saying that like, whether it is true or not is really none of our business, because right now it's not like he has wronged society, unless maybe if they are victims, maybe they want to come out. It no concern us. How it found its way into this conversation is beyond me.
What?
I mean, it's more appalling because this is also the downside of social media. The bloggers will amplify this kind of issues as well. I mean, they need it for the trends, they need it for the numbers, the clickbaits, and all of that. But when the situation now gets clarified, would they trend?
Nobody's going to run with it.
Particular one. They would rather trend the negative side than trend the clarifications or the positive side of it. Just like you said earlier, it's like sad news spreads faster than the good news. You know, so that one, it's another conversation entirely that we'll probably have to like deal with. Okay, bloggers, when you see something, you know that okay, it's unverified, you don't necessarily have to put it out there.
Nah,
people don't have ethics.
It's a reflection of how sad people are becoming. It's a reflection of how sad, depressed, and unfortunately, they're the good sides of how people want to escape with these, you know, funny sides with AI and with these trends. But I think this is a toxic part of it, where you feel to sit in your house, a nameless and faceless person who has no rights whatsoever, who cannot stand and tell Frank to their face. If you go back in the day when there was no social media, you cannot say something to somebody's face. They go bomb box your eye. You know, you can't even, by the time you see the person, like you have no F13. But I think it just makes it easy. You know, it makes it easy for people to say these things. But you know what? People should do better. Like, nah,
they should
do better.
And Uncle Frank too should tone the clapbacks down.
Like, because that would say you can never win these battles.
Oh my
Online,
God.
you can't win it. You can't win it.
It's a lot.
Oh God.
Ooh, child.
That pause was needed.
I'm like, God, is this me? Who's reading this? Because what? That's a surprise. Let's move from that one. Hot topic number 2. While I drink some energetic gospel singer, Bidemi Olauba, is trending online. And this time it's because of a praise session that has people talking. A clip from one of his recent ministrations went viral after he repeatedly used the phrase, Yakubu manage, while leading praise. Let's watch this. That was a good, I'm feeling better now because before my body was boiling. But now the phrase itself is already popular on social media and TikTok. I mean, if you're fans online, you know these things. But some critics are saying bringing a viral slang into a worship session makes the church look more like entertainment than ministry. Now, others disagree completely. They argue that Bidemi Olauba's style has always been high energy, spontaneous praise, and that using everyday language actually makes worship more relatable. Now, this, of course, has sparked a wider conversation online, and the big question now is, when praise gets this entertaining, is it still worship? Is it praise? Or is it performance? Kilo feel. Me, I like the performance, Sha, because, you know, Yakubu Mane. Kevin is never smiling. You know, any chance to get into praise, hallelujah, I'm getting. Kemini, what do you have to say? She's looking at me with bombastic side eye.
We have lost the plot. We have lost the plot of what worship is supposed to be, of what worship is supposed to mean. I understand that everybody, the average person wants a good time, everybody wants to feel good, everybody wants to, as Sam would put it, but there is a place and time for everything. There's a context for everything. And not everything is appropriate all the time. I don't see you people showing up in your pajamas to conferences. Like, as free as everybody is, nobody's going to an economic summit in their pajamas. It just means that that's not the time and place for it. It doesn't mean that you should not wear pajamas. It's just not the time and place for it. Everybody was using this Yakubu Manage. Pastors were using it. Christian influencers were using it. Everybody was laughing. My bro thought that it was okay to put it in a worship set. I think that it is highly inappropriate. And the reason I think that it is highly inappropriate is because worship, especially in contexts like this, are more, should I say, reflective in nature. The song that preceded it was, I know that I can make it, with Jesus I can stand.
So why are you managing?
Thank you. I'm just like,
You got a point.
You lost the plot. It was just not the, that's not,
All right,
Oh
well,
my
he's not
God.
the only one. She talked about it, so it's the only thing we're going to drag. We're going to watch this and come back and talk about it.
You sat somebody down and said, God has given me a vision that I should start posting content on social media, this and that. I want to buy a camera. And the person said, good idea. And they can't bring 1,000. And you want to marry that person. You know, they see that person is not helpmate. All they can do is talk. Yakubu, manage. God, I beg. Everyone should carry their own.
This one kind of makes sense, you know, because, I mean, he says, yeah, Yakubu manage, and then says everyone carry their own cross.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense that, hey, if you're Yakubu manage, carry your cross.
like if you're going through a hard time.
I know that I can make
about
it.
relationships as well, so.
Wow.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm even very, this conversation, God, I beg. They should just call Bidemi a gospeltainment artist at this point. I don't think. So, we don't necessarily have to bring viral slangs into worship.
I agree.
Or into a prayer session. We don't need it. If he did not include that Yakubu manage during that session, there won't be a problem. The video might still have gone viral. And it would have gone viral for the good reason. Yes, some people don't have issues with it because they feel like, oh, the slang itself or the trend itself is not a bad trend. And I agree. It's not, Yakubu Mane trend is not a bad trend. People use it for different reasons. Some people in the gym, they use it and say, oh, they are carrying their maybe 25 kg. Like, Yakubu Mane, shout a boom, you know. And it's fun to see. But during a supposed gospel ministration, is kind of like weird. Where do we draw the line?
It's distracting.
Because at the end of the day, very soon we'll be hearing your body and meat pie inside the gospel session.
Genuinely, I will not be surprised.
I say no.
No, we'll be hearing praise the Lord Jesus, just to clock it in the church at the end of the day if we're not careful. We're not saying that these things are bad or these phrases are bad.
Is not the place
but is it the right place for it? I don't think it is. And it's known for this type of stuff. Yes, we understand that your sessions are always like high energy praise kind of vibe, which is good. Everybody wants to dance. But the worship to God is a form of reverence. It does not reverence. It does not necessarily mean that you have to make it relatable because of trends or viral slangs.
I agree. I agree.
But you know the funny thing, as you were talking and you were saying, you know, it should have gone viral for the right reasons. It caused me to think that, could it be, Brother Bidemi, that's why you included it, because you wanted to go viral? I'm sorry, but I cannot trust your intention in a situation like this. The thing about worship music or being a worship leader is that it's just such a sensitive office. You are carrying, it's like burning incense in a temple. When we see, even from the Old Testament, how the priests were supposed to come onto God, there's a level of consecration. That consecration comes with a level of sobriety. Pulling things and trends. Let's even move from the fact that it's not the right place. It can also be distracting. It can also be distracting. Imagine that, oh, maybe in that moment, somebody is literally making that confession. I know that I can make it. With Jesus, I can stand. You know, you don't know what they've come to God's presence with. And the next thing you hear is Yakubu manage. Immediately, you snap out of it and it becomes a joke.
Okay.
You may not realize it, but almost like your subconscious is like, oh, that funny trend.
That funny trend, yes.
We're gonna maybe go on a quick break because we got messages. Remember, you can drop your message, and it's getting hot. Yaku will manage and stay with us now. We're right back after this. And let's be honest, it's getting heated in the studio right now. Also, the entire show, it's basketballs everywhere, and we're still going back and forth about it. Keep your messages coming. And our producer, shout out to Adewo, he's like, what's the difference between Pastor Dolakbo and this Yakubu manage in a sermon and in this praise session? And I don't know, it just seems easier when it's a sermon, than when it's a praise session. But again, who are we?
Also,
the truth is, at the end of the day, we can't know the intention behind anyone's, saying these things, right? We don't know where to draw the line at this point, but at the same time, we can't know what his intentions were during a praise session like this. You know what I mean?
Was it inspired by the Holy Spirit? That's the question I want to ask.
Okay.
Was Yakubu managed inspired by the Holy Spirit during that session?
But wait.
We should ask Brother Bidemi.
I got a point. Now, hear me out. It is a popular viral phrase, right? People use it.
Yeah.
What if this is a way for the Holy Spirit to draw the sinners into the church?
Nah, we keep doing that.
Into the house of the Lord.
You people, is Christ drawing people onto him is if he is lifted up, not if a trend is lifted up. But that's neither here nor there.
There's only one.
No.
Yakubu managed only 2 words. That's
sorry.
Praise.
Yakubu
manage inside a whole 10 minutes of
well, guess what?
Gospel entertainment.
That's what he cut out.
Gospel entertainment.
See, here's the thing, Sam. Here's to respond to what Edewa was saying earlier about what the difference is. If I'm teaching and I make a joke, do you realize that Pastor Dolakwa did not say that as a part of the sermon? It was a joke that was an aside. It's like saying something. It's like how you were signing out of the break and you said, manage and stay with us. Do you understand? It's different from this is now the full package. He couldn't, because you cannot tell me that Bidemi meant to make a joke in the middle of a prayer session. It's not possible. Wow. If that is what he meant, then there are bigger issues at stake.
We're going to take this message. It says people should know there's a difference between Christian music entertainer and a Christian music minister. Okay. He says Bidemi Alaoba is just an entertainer because you can't compare him to Pastor Nathaniel Bassi.
Okay. That's
and Dusi Oyekon,
ETC. You can't have them in the same
People
sentence.
should stop expecting much from him. He's just an entertainer. Favor. No be me talk about Holy Spirit. Now favor talk about.
Oh my God.
I mean, again, you guys make it sound like entertainment is bad. You can entertain the church. The people who have entertainment drama sessions going on in church.
Yeah.
We have dancing sessions going on. We have comedy happening in the church.
Yeah.
It's all entertainment.
Tag yourself as that so that we know that.
Exactly. That's what, I wanted to ask, what does Bidemi Olaoba identify as?
Gospel minister.
A minister.
Okay.
My bro.
Sweet reactions, please. Let's see what people are saying on
Wow.
this one. Because, yeah.
Make no blessing only us.
Aweda the first here says, this Bidemi Olaoba issue, I don't understand why people bring it up every market day. Bidemi Olaoba is for people who want to praise God even in the casual way. Just song to vibe with and still praise God in it. If I want to be in the spirit, I will play Dunsi Oyekon or even Nathaniel Bassi. But why do we have
to want to be in the spirit? Why? Like, what is the point of the worship if it's not to... Oh, God, we've lost the plots.
Fala Dynamite here says, entertainer Bidemi Olaoba does not disappoint. Yakubu managed in praise sessions, supposedly meant for the Holy One. Charlatans on our tribune. Abiu and Nadab will be shocked at what some have turned grace to Sha.
Wow.
I like the fact that he said entertainer.
Wow.
King Taiwo _ here says, lol, joker. Yakubu managed fits perfect to that song he sang when he said, Yakubu managed, brought citing Abihu and Nadab. Oh, he was reacting to what the other guy said. King's Ezekiel here says, I clocked it recently that most church praise sessions now is not really about glorifying God. People want to do what will get people jumping all through, then forgetting who the praises should be going forth to. I don't see these guys again as I used to. Okay?
Wow.
Okay. Okay, was the message passed? Ministration, check. I'm trying to understand that. Neuron keys, but...
Is that the new criteria?
It was administration, was it not? I'm sure some people were blessed. I guess, honestly, it depends on where your heart is on it. And that's the thing. Again, I don't want to be on surface level if we're going to be honest. The same spirit-filled session. Some people are thinking about the food at home, thinking about their babe that's calling them, or where they're going to make money. It's true. You know, we can't tell. I'm hoping that people were blessed in an actual environment where God is. You know what I mean? Whether or not the minister wants to call himself. Let's not lie. There are men of God, unfortunately, who, like the Bible will tell us, it's until that day we will know. Some of them are not really called. They didn't send them. But will God use their message? He will. Will people be saved and be transformed? Yes. So at the end of the day, we just need to go with a pure heart and go to our God. As you are saying, Yakub manage, even you don't want to hear him. You shout a praise. Now God, you look at you, they manage your situation. Great. But for this minister, now between him and him make a man, no day there.
Again, know God for yourself.
Ekemini is like...
Know God for yourself, ladies and gentlemen.
I've just said my own.
So at this point, you don't borrow.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, so this our party. We're still on the road. Moving to the next hot topic, legendary Nollywood actor Pete Edochie is speaking up about something many Nigerians are already complaining about: electricity bills. Now, the veteran actor recently expressed concern over rising electricity tariffs in Nigeria, questioning how citizens are expected to keep paying more when power supply is still inconsistent.
Bam.
And honestly, that sentiment is something many Nigerians relate to. From small businesses to everyday households, people say their electricity bills are climbing, but the lights are still doing their own thing.
Turning on your own.
Bruh, what?
Yakubu no one managing.
You know what, manager?
We are not managing.
So he's basically pointing out again the realities of many Nigerians. The real question now is simple. Should Nigerians be paying more for power that isn't exactly reliable?
The question is, why is it irreliable? Why does Nigeria not have electricity? Why? I can't for the life of me even process it.
I'm trying
At our big age.
I want to put a call through to Baya de la Buna to ask him that, Uncle, why? Uncle, why? Because at this point, I don't think there's any day I get to the house and I'm not like, oh my God, there is no lights. I know that there are some areas that have sort of like constant electricity supply, but I think they also find a way around it, right? But it's like one of the most basic things that we shouldn't be angry about or be livid about. It's electricity, for God's sake.
Do you guys remember the conversation online where some clown said, why do we need, what do we need 24-hour electricity for?
Who is that person?
And somebody said something about, it's to make ice block or something like that.
Ice block.
You people didn't
that's
say
valid,
it?
I guess.
We need ice. For this heat?
We need heat
For
now.
this damn heat? We need the ice.
The person was serious, so...
Who know you don't like
You
ice?
people.
Because I mean,
You people.
40,000 naira
Per
every day.
week? Sorry, was it every
Daily.
day?
40K daily. So you use 10K for fuel, 20K for diesel, and then 10K for something.
For you, I think light units.
So calculate that. So if he's complaining about it, it's very valid.
See.
Because that's a lot of money.
Do you know that has me thinking? We would expect that Peter Edochie is maybe
Rich.
not. Thank you. Maybe not the 1%, but comfortable. If he is complaining, Kate.
Please don't mention my name.
Kilamache.
Don't mention my name.
Kilamache, no.
Where are we going to
I'm
start
tired.
from? Sam, hold my hand.
I'm tired.
Where are we going?
I'm very
No. If our daddies are complaining,
And
You
it's not
people.
stressful because we still don't have the lights. We don't have it.
that money is not being spent on electricity unit hole. It is being spent to shock the gaps and lapses that have been caused by the national grid. The national, I've never fainted in my life, but national grid,
You know, it
she has
makes,
experienced it more than me.
it makes it more funny when you tell people, oh, there's no lights, and the next thing they're asking you is, you don't have generator?
Thank you. It's like a normal thing.
No generator.
How am I supposed to? A citizen in my own country.
When you say that now, I want to swear for the mechanic. But I want to swear for him too because people are just wicked. It's wild that the economy makes it hard for everybody, but at the same time we make it worse for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Oh my
'Cause
God.
Even the gen, how many people can afford it? The fuel, are we not talking about the prices rising? So what are we talking about? And when you said this is basic, it's so sad because what a nation with constant electricity will do to people's businesses, what they will do. I get home.
What to do to your the quality of your life?
Exactly, because have you got it? You talked about it. You get home literally after a busy day, and your mood. The moment you see there's no light, you're just like
it drops. No, there are
No,
sometimes
guys.
I go to bed, I'm like, you know what, I'm not even cooking or eating anything tonight. I just want to take a shower and go to bed.
Like-
It happens a whole lot because I'm ready. But when there's like, you know, there's that joy.
You don't need to be using the light, so you're not even necessarily you're just happy.
When there is light, you know, you
No.
switch on the fan, the AC, the TV, everywhere is blasting.
Sometimes just the hum of your fridge puts you in a good
like
mood.
that vroom.
Just that vroom. Oh, they sweet you.
I don't want to preach, but when God said, "Let there be light,"
He ate with it.
He knew why.
He
We ain't supposed
ate
to be
with
in
that
darkness.
declaration.
Huh? Now, God forbid, do. And which is
my
why
God.
they don't realize this. Government doesn't realize this, right? People are more creative. People are more enabled to do better for their life when there's electricity. It might seem shallow, but it's not.
Yeah.
Because there's so much that you can do. And let me tell you, when there's no light, you are idle. That's when people are there thieving.
Thank you.
That's when people are there committing crimes.
That's why people are gathered around the wrong
We literally
spots.
caught a security man stealing somebody's fuel in the same building. What are we talking about?
Somebody caught his neighbor stealing his diesel.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then he turned off the electricity, turned on his electric
So he was
fence
stuck on
and
the
let out his dog. So the neighbor was stuck on the fence until the police
Are
came.
we hearing
was.
this?
I mean, people would do remote jobs as well, you know.
Imagine
they have to
working
now
from home
start paying
and there's
for,
no-
yeah.
You're even
Start
talking
paying
working
for,
from it's not even the payment. Do you know how embarrassing it is to have maybe an interview, to have maybe a meeting and say, oh, sorry, I couldn't join because I didn't have lights. And you're talking, oh, how third, we know that we are third world though, but how bad? Right now we have receded
Bad,
to
though.
fifth world.
Why-
Nigeria is not a third world country again.
bad.
It's fifth.
Why that's even sadder is the fact that we keep saying giant of Africa. In my mind, I'm like,
Are you even not ashamed?
Are you sure-
Clean that giant from your mouth.
Are you sure
oh.
I've not moved to Cape
Like
Town?
the giants of-
Martin lost South Africa.
I'll pursue you. Oh.
Pursue
Yeah,
tiny.
the giants of
You guys,
Africa.
there are countries that are not even half as wealthy as we are, and they have lights.
We're gonna take some
Sad.
messages because I'm like,
Yeah.
this person goes back and of course, then it's following the show. We appreciate this. He goes back to say Bidemi Olawaba has time and time again slid into the entertainment parts of the music. He's not a gospel minister. You know, Yinka Yefele is also not a gospel minister. Not judging, but praises
Yes,
in
but like,
church
pick your thing.
have been reduced to ministers trying the riffs and runs, musical dexterity rather than actual worshiping. But let he without sin cast the first stone. Manage. All right, and says Lord Dandy, the minister of power is a seasoned accountant and former deputy governor, operations of CBN. The president, in his wisdom, gave the appointment of power to him. I blame the leader of the nation, not the minister. He's doing himself a disservice by not resigning soon. His governorship ambition is shaky. Well, he's making the revenue, not the power available. Black boy Sheyi from Lagos.
That's why I had to mention.
God, I beg you. They never finish you.
Why?
They never finish you. Someone here says God will definitely punish the minister of power. Maybe me talk Kamo. It says he will ask for water and God will give him hot diesel.
Wow.
Be nice on the show. We want to be civil, okay? Because we're respectful Nigerians and we want to take your comments, but make sure that it's, of course, not disrespectful. We're going to take trending now because...
Oh, yeah. We have to go into training. And we hope that God instills fears in the minds of everybody so that they'll be able to do the right things.
Okay,
at the end of the
we
day.
got reactions.
Yeah, but these are some of the reactions on X. This one is from Real Katowski. It says, that's really high. Electricity bill in Nigeria is just too much. 5 times more than Western countries that even have 24/7 lights, okay? That boy _ Mayor here says, he's not just a common man, he's a legend when it comes to moving in Africa. Just imagine how the common man with no support survives in this.
That's literally what we were saying.
Mr. Chiboy here says, it's crazy how even legends like Peter Edochie are feeling the pinch. 40,000 naira a day on lights? That's insane. Imagine what the average family is going through. We need real solutions, not just talk.
I agree.
We really do need that. TG _ Moscow here says 40,000 naira a day just to keep the lights on is madness. The sad part is this is the reality of many of us in Nigeria now. Fuel, diesel, prepaid units, everything draining the little money the average person is struggling to earn. The common man is just surviving day.
I'm not surviving.
Not just surviving. Eze Lade here says, how, sir? Are you paying for an estate or is it not same like we all use 40K per day?
These are the ones, not them.
Yeah.
It's people like this that come and discredit and dismiss your own lived reality. Are you in his house?
Exactly.
Do you think that it is fan and one bulb that he's running? Yeah. Don't you imagine that someone like that is in a family house? Do you realize that he will probably have kids with him? He will probably have his grandkids. He would have staff. He will have people with him. Do you really think that is a fun and I'm ashamed?
It's reality.
This
country.
Somebody here says again, how do Nigerians expect 24-hour supply when Aso Rock is off the national grid?
Oh yes, that's
now
true.
They depend on solar. I thought they said they banned solar. You know, they're no more importing it.
Around it, but
your presidency spends billions to get off the grid.
Let's go into what's trending for today.
Oh my show.
Today on Trending, guys, Nigerian street pop star Shallipopi is trending after a viral video showed him using a Koboko to control an overwhelming crowd of fans. The self-acclaimed Pluto Presido was seen at a busy plaza surrounded by an excited crowd chanting Pluto Presido too fresh, and he was dressed in a black hoodie. Shallipopi held a traditional Nigerian horsewhip, popularly known as Koboko, and sort of like used it to control crowd, you know, to create space as fans surged towards him. Let's watch this one. Well, this particular video spread across social media, with many fans joking about the singer's new security accessory. I mean, we're happy that he didn't use it on anybody, though. Others also pointed to the pressures of fame and how celebrities sometimes have to improvise to manage intense fan encounters. We're going to take some reactions with regards to this and what are people saying about this moment. Alaka Tunde here says, on what ground you are trying to use Koboko on your fans? The abroad you people travel to, is that how they treat theirs? Well, it's not using it on
I didn't use it.
Accessory Okbo.
As the no be smart thing. Mind of Ninja Life here says, fame attracts love, but crowds without boundaries quickly turn admiration into chaos.
Reach.
There is that. ASAP_rap here says, Benin boys are always trying to act rugged. How many people you want use Koboko beats? Benin boys know they try to act rugged though. Some of them, they rugged, baba. Dr. Marife here says, he understood that saying that says, security starts with you. Those people are not fans, just some opportunists looking for a way to steal.
That was too generalizing, as you written in the column.
D_Nimas here says, I blame the clueless people that call themselves fans. Is Shallipopi God? Okay, is he God? He's not God, but well.
I think it's just funny. Eo Koboko.
What if it was just part of his outfit?
What kind of accessory
No, but
is that now?
What if it was part of his outfit?
Koboko.
What if it's accessory? We've seen very unhinged things, so why is this surprising?
Well,
Here's the thing, Shao, and I don't say this to condone any form of violence, but if there's one thing we've seen over and over again is that it's very easy to forget that celebrities are human beings too. We don't consider that as a person. Imagine that, let's take you go to the market and you have people coming at you like that. It doesn't matter if they are screaming your name or if they say, oh my God, I love you. It can just be too much. Yeah. It can just be overwhelming. So maybe he wasn't planning on using it, but it was like, maybe if I owe this one.
They go the fair.
Well,
do you understand?
to take 3.
We should have brought the Koboko to the...
I'm bringing it next week Monday.
Go there.
That's Kate's accessory of the week.
We'll sit down on that chair together. Away from the...
You don't want to stay close to me.
I don't believe in that.
Yeah, when you said that.
Sam.
No.
Have you?
Welcome to the show, Sam.
I go the weekend stuff. Do you in Scooby-Doo? You guys know Scooby-Doo from when we were kids? Whenever Shaggy would get scared and Scooby would carry him.
It's been a long time.
That was what was in my mind when Sam said that he would sit here. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because I'm running from the
I'm a
Koboko,
carry
you
Sam.
know? But I mean, people that they flow Koboko when you were younger, your people are wicked, dude.
I'm telling you. No smart.
That's it.
Oh my
My
God.
producer, your daddy use it on you.
Producer,
Somebody's guilty.
oh my goodness.
We don't believe in flogging kids, okay? Don't whip your kids like that, okay?
Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with us this week. We have loved having you. We'll see you on Monday. On behalf of me
Let's pass
and the gang. Well,
let's pass the No, you gotta, guys.
Where did this start from now?
That's from here. No, Jesus.
Okay, wait, let me